Hi friends, welcome back to the Guitar Spa where we bring you all the beautiful guitars reviewed just for you. And I've done several of the 214s before, but right now I just want to go a little bit in depth on speaking on this 214 Taylor 214. These are not made in the USA but made in Mexico, and I will just going to go through what this guitar is all about. I mean, when they came out, Taylor only had the 400 series, and then later they came out to the 300 series to make it more affordable, but all were all solid made in in USA, California. And then because of competition, they wanted the new segment because the mass market, those people who are trying very hard to play guitar and they want a good brand. So they came out with the 214 and the 114 and then the Academy series and even the baby tailors and all the rest of the low end or the entry level are all made in Mexico. Okay, so one thing to note about this is 214 basically you got Sika screw stop, you got the X brace that is not forward shift, and the X brace. Let me just go into a little bit. Is the X brace are tapered down, right? So the tapered down all the way here, and instead of two tone bars, they have one tone bar across here, okay, in the middle, across here, very thin tone bar, like a bridge, very thin. I have a video which I will link here. I've actually taken a video on that, and you can see it, right? So with only one tone bar below just X-rays, and then this tapered, it actually accentuates the trebles, and then this part will give you that the resonating force that you hear, or the deep bass, right, which is not very clear. It's really like a affordable subwoofer, right? You're hearing a lot of bass and stuff like that, something like you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so because of that, the top generally in high humidity areas like Singapore tend to swell extremely, and when you buy the guitar, firstly comes off the factory easy to play because action is beautiful because it's straight, right? And then as it absorbs and it comes to Singapore after 3-4 weeks, 2 weeks, the action all goes up. Okay, all the 214s that come in all have really super high action, not high action, super high action. You're unable to play from the third fret onwards. Sound still is good, but it's just unplayable, right? Neck needs to be straightened, top is swelling, and saddle is extremely high. So this one I've lowered the saddle. You can see the saddle is pretty low. You can see from here, very low. So it tells you that the top has swelled a lot, and I've tried to adjust the neck and stuff like that. The other thing about this is I found most of the Mexican guitars are, they're a lot uneven frets. I mean, either you try to knock it in, a lot of them, even the GS minis are, once you straighten the neck, you lower the action, there are lots of buzz all across, right? So that either you try to use a plastic hammer to knock it in and it still will come out, then you just leveling it out will be the key, right? So what I did was I've reset the whole guitar, reprofiled the saddle to correspond to the fretboard radius, and then right now it plays very well. New set of strings. Okay, this one, back and sides are koa, but it's actually laminated koa. Okay, so laminated koa. One thing I we all accept is the action on Taylor and the necks are really super fast. Okay, so you need to know that if you can, try to buy a 314 instead of a 4214. If you can, if you cannot afford, then just buy because you won't need a Taylor. The colorways are slightly different. The colorways are a little bit it's banned, right, because it's laminated wood. So you'll find that the 3 series and the 4 series, the 3 series and the 2 series, the cutaway looks different. Okay, there are no back brace on this guitar, so this guitar is slightly lighted, and you get die-cast tuners and even Indian rosewood head plate on this guitar. Ebony, okay, ebony bridge, ebony fretboard, and 3mm markers on this, plus the ES system, which is decent. Okay, so I think it's there. Okay, so let's listen how it sounds. Okay, I've already set up nicely. Action is good. It's pretty low. You have a lot of low end, like what I said, a lot of low end, very very bright sounding guitar, because the low end guitars normally are bright, but this one has a little bit of a bright and on the high end, on the trebles, and then because of the one tone bars, you know. Okay, you have the plastic saddle and plastic pins on this. If you can change the pins, and then it will add a little bit more. Pretty loud sounding guitars, it's very loud. It's a bit bass heavy on this. Actually, I have huge respect for Taylor guitars because they do build, even though some of the materials may be cheap and laminated, but even their laminated ones sounds fantastic, right? You can hear it sounds yeah, for that price, right? But they're not the cheapest, right? I mean, for that price you can get a solid top from, let's say, Yamaha or Everest. What else? What other brands? You know, the Maestro guitars in Singapore. Okay, so there. Alright, the 214. I've said it many a times. Everything in this video, okay, Sika Spruce Top X Brace, one tone bar. Remember, there's only one tone bar. So get the dry box, you know, or a dehumidifier. It's very important you get one of these, and then get somebody to set it up, because the action after 2-3 weeks will just go up. And if you don't handle that properly, this whole bridge will just pop up. Okay, I'm just telling you, I've glued many, I repaired many, and it's very expensive. So before, it's better to do something preventive than to do some of this interesting funny things, stuff, right? Okay, all tailored guitars are available through Sweetie Music, so look for Sweetie, Arani, and a few of these people I don't know. Okay, so they're nice people. Just go down. I know that most of them are not set up, so you play, you like it, get it set up. Okay, there are good people out there. You don't have to send it to me, but if you want to send it to me, it's my honor and privilege. Okay, so give me a thumbs up right now. Just give me one thumbs up. Okay, press it right now. I won't put down to you. Press it. Yep. Press it down, and then subscribe. Okay, press the subscribe button just below here. Yeah. Subscribe, and then copy this and send it to your friends. Say, watch this guy, because this video is really good. Till next video, live with passion. Play your guitar loud. Love, joy, peace, and health to be multiplied in your life. Remember, you are responsible for your life. The government is not your parents, so they won't take care of you. You have to take care of yourself. Okay, look after yourself. Take care of the way you eat, the way you dress. It's all for yourself. Okay, so, and also be kind to people, because nowadays we don't see kindness. Okay, so exercise kindness, because when you exercise kindness, kindness comes back to you. You exercise generosity, generosity comes back to you. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.